Okay, round two. Duty calls, and if I would have thought about it before I came on, I would have waited until after that phone call. I forgot that I had that phone call scheduled for 6 o'clock. We got direction, contentment, empowerment, and doubt. We're not going to keep those. I just wanted to acknowledge them. We just want one. Challenges, confidence, and intention. Hasn't been that long since we saw those. All right, we're taking it. Direction and being enough. We got work on the bottom of the deck. Money on the top of the deck. It's making me think of that Britney Spears song, Work. And then it's also making me think of the Pussycat Dolls. They also have a song named Work, I do believe. All right, direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring me a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. And then being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Base your worth off of your own morals and expectations. Not even your expectations, but just your own morals and beliefs and desires. Don't let somebody else determine your worth. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Sever vows of poverty. We've been seeing that a lot here lately. Bountiful nature on the top of the deck, or I mean on the bottom of the deck. And release resentments about money on the top of the deck. Both of those really all three of them, very much connected. Release resentments about money, sever vows of poverty, and bountiful nature. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. That's triple confirmation on the spending time outside. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, or sit under the stars. Or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract, support, and golden opportunities. If I'm not mistaken, that came up last time where we talked about like crowdfunding and not worrying if you have a goal or something that you want to accomplish, not worrying about the financial aspect of it. Take a risk on the bottom of the deck, number 44, angel numbers, as we're getting started. What's up? Hello, Ducky and Bear. Let's get a couple angel numbers. 17, self-belief. 606, commitment, and 1717, let go of the past. Where'd that 17 go? It's probably all the way back here because I shuffled. 17, self-belief. 1717, let go of the past. And 606, commitment. Be careful the things that you commit to. Going back to the sever vows of poverty. Be careful the things that you commit your energy to. Whether it's physical activities, spiritual, financial, whatever it is. Self-belief, confidence, hope, change, courage, leap, and path forward. You may feel stuck or fearful, perhaps even in despair, thinking there's no way forward. This card reassures you that the path starts with you. Are you ready for a life-changing leap forward? What fears or doubts are holding me back, and how can I overcome them to take a leap toward positive change? Identify one area where you feel stuck and take a small but significant step toward overcoming this obstacle. Believe in your ability to create the change you desire. Very strong, the being enough, the self-belief, multiple confirmations about believing in yourself, your abilities, your bountiful nature. Let go of the past. 1717, release, forgiveness, healing, growth, new beginnings, moving forward, and renewal. It's time to release the weight of the past and embrace the new opportunities ahead. Trust your instincts, especially if you feel called to lead others, as the universe is guiding and supporting you in this journey. What part of my past am I holding on to, and how can I release it to move forward freely? Take time to write a letter to your past self, acknowledging the lessons learned, and then symbolically let it go, whether by burning it or tearing it up, or just putting it away, in a notebook or in a file somewhere, or I think some people will even bury it. All right, commitment, 606, honesty, truth, stability, responsibility, expression, and peace. Honesty and openness pave the way to a peaceful and fulfilling life. Speak your truth, express your emotions, and embrace what's ahead with an open heart. How can I be more open and honest in my relationships? What commitments in my life deserve more focus and integrity? Take time today to express your feelings openly with someone you trust. Be honest with yourself and others, and let go of any burdens of worry by sharing your truth. Once again, talking about letting go. Whether that's people, places, things, mindsets, environments, whatever that is. Being honest with yourself about what's good for you and what's not good for you. Let's get a Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. Last time we got Storm, number 44. We've got Universe, number 31. We're all just stardust on the bottom of the deck as we're getting started. Happy Sunday. I hope 10:10 on the timer. I hope everybody's having a peaceful, positive, and productive day today. If not, I ask that your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and of course the Most High help you with that today. Some days we need more help than others, you know? um, in regards to glory, whatever, you need to educate yourself on the true meaning of 666. And I do trust in God. Big back season. You see this Bible on my table? If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be where I am today. But that being said, if you don't like it, watch another live stream. For real. All right, 30, Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Indeed. We've got gold, number 36. You don't need someone else to fix you on the bottom of the deck. And lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Full circle already. Being enough, believing, self-belief. That was very strong in the last message as well. Basing your worth on your own beliefs, your own opinions. I'm always enough. The picture that she's hanging up in the background right there says I'm always enough. 11:55 on the timer. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not good enough. That's a reflection of their own issues, not yours. All right, number 30, Castle, is the first one that came out. It's time for healing, not war. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war. And war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. Then we got 36, gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair. Unless you accept their helping hand. Of course, if someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place, and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them, no thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. Thank you, but no thank you. Make sure, no matter what it is, just make sure you're not accepting anything that has strings attached. Don't doubt your worth. There will always be someone in your life who doubts the amazing things you're capable of. It is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion. Believe wholeheartedly in your own worth, regardless of outside opinion. Feed yourself a steady diet that speaks self-love, self-kindness, and self-confidence. Believe in your own magic. Don't let other people determine your worth. All right, let's get a namaste card. Move these out of the way. Don't doubt your own worth. That's like quadruple confirmation. Back to basics. The best things in life are free. When the world becomes too overwhelming, leave it all behind. Get back to basics and escape within yourself. Pretend nothing else exists except you. What part of your body feels the safest and calmest? Center yourself there. Let everything else fall away and remain in this state for 8 minutes. Giving time to yourself instead of everything else allows you to recharge and reconnect with your energy and power. This will give you the gift of harmony. Man, I tell you what, peace of mind is the most valuable thing you can have that cannot be bought with money. 9 times out of 10, money takes away people's peace of mind. All right, let's get a couple of nature season oracles. So get back to basics. Don't doubt your self-worth. Make a commitment to yourself, your dreams, your goals. Find direction. Sever vows of poverty. Release resentments about money. Aim big, chase dreams, and live a golden life. I ground myself in the present with each step that I take. By finding material security without being materialistic, I will gain satisfaction, stability, and inner strength. Look at that. Spring equinox, balance and harmony. We are in full-blown spring right now. I'm loving every minute of it. Loving every minute of it. That's a song. Vastness and possibility on the bottom of the deck. And guidance and loyalty on the top of the deck. Wolf, spring equinox, and sky. I love that picture on the balance and harmony card. Love it, love it, love it. The spring equinox symbolizes the balance of day and night, reminding you to seek harmony and balance in your life. Today is a time to reflect on all areas of your life and find inner peace and stability. The sky reminds you that life is full of limitless possibilities. Today, look to the horizon and feel the endless opportunities. Don't be afraid to take the first step toward those dreams you once thought were out of reach. The wolf represents wisdom and loyalty. It leads with intelligence and stays loyal to its pack. Today, trust your inner wisdom and intuition. Loyalty will bring you strength and stability, helping you face challenges with confidence. A lot of talking about stability there, which goes back to the very beginning, the base chakra, self-sufficiency, which mentioned stability. Also, the Believe in Your Own Magic did. Taking time to decide which areas of your life may be out of balance. It also talked about stability with the commitment card. Honesty, truth, stability, responsibility, expression, and peace. So a lot about peace of mind, finding your harmony, finding that balance between work and play. Also, even going back to talking about the emotions, learning how to balance and deal with our emotions in healthy ways. All right, let's get a couple celestial insights. We got Soul Happy, Rekindle Connection on the bottom of the deck as we're getting started. The vastness and possibilities with the sky also lines up with the Angel of Abundance, bountiful nature. Pick one idea and run with it. A lot of us, especially on the neurodivergent scale spectrum, You know, we have an abundance of ideas to the point to where we get, what do they call that? Analysis paralysis, where we can't decide. That could be where talking to another person that you trust. I don't remember which card talked about that, but one of them talked about talking to somebody you can trust. Maybe kind of finding somebody that you can trust, that you can bounce your ideas off of. Better yet, even somebody that could give you advice or, you know, point you in the right direction, going back to the direction from the Wild Offering Oracle. Surround yourself with people that lift you. Look at that. We just put that back in. Yes. The answer to your question is yes. Have you been hesitant about a decision? The universe is giving you a clear sign to move forward. Trust this path. Then we have trust and observe on the bottom of the deck. Your intuition is quietly guiding you. But sometimes you need to pay more attention to the small changes around you. Reflect on recent moments of confusion. By observing the little details, you'll sharpen your intuition over time. True love. True love is a deep soul connection. Are you searching for it? Trust that it's out there. But remember to love yourself first. True love will follow naturally. So double confirmation on the trust energy. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust that you are enough, that you are worthy of a commitment. If you want to specifically talk about love, you are worthy of a love commitment, of that loyalty, of that balance, of those possibilities. I am always enough. Don't doubt your worth. Going back to the castle, it's time for healing, not war. You know, for a lot of us, at one point or another, we go through a phase in life where if you look in the background, her life has burned to the ground. Everything around her is covered in dust. Everything around her is destroyed. And it spoke in this card of not burning it down unless you're ready to rebuild. So deciding how you want to rebuild, where you want to rebuild, what needs to be rebuilt. I mean, that's probably going to be pretty obvious. What burned down? What bridge did you burn? Doesn't necessarily mean rebuilding that bridge towards the past, but rebuilding in some way, shape, or form. All right, let's get an Unstoppable You Oracle, and then I think we'll get an Herbal Astrology, and we'll call it for the day. Yeah, look at that. We got the yes last time, too. I wish I would have showed you the Celestial Insights from the last time we pulled, but the yes was in there, and it's here as well. This is what we got last time from the Unstoppable You. Say yes to you. Choose yourself. Your breakthrough is coming. Be the first to believe. No one else is you. The self-worth in a whole was very strong out here last time, and it's very strong out here now. Be patient. Don't allow the waiting to cause you to doubt. Whatever you're waiting for. Be productive during the waiting. Make positive use of the time while you're waiting. There's always work to be done. Always. We just want one, please. Look at that. Be louder than doubt. Love yourself louder than you doubt yourself. Turn the page on the bottom of the deck, very much lining up with Let Go of the Past from the angel numbers. Spark speak your dreams out loud. That very much goes back to what I was talking about finding somebody that you can trust to talk things over with, to bounce ideas off of, to help you build a plan, whatever it is. Keep the promise you made for yourself. All right. Be louder than doubt. Page 69, which breaks down to a 15, which breaks down to a 6. Core message. Your belief should be the boldest voice. Key themes: self-belief, confidence, inner voice, overcoming fear, mental strength, and empowerment. The message: doubt will whisper. It will question, compare, and second guess. That's its nature. But your belief must roar. Shut up. Going all the way back to the scripture which spoke of a lion roaring. Shut up. I'm going to go back and read that after I finish this. You don't need to silence every doubt to move forward. You just need to make sure your faith in yourself speaks louder. This card is your reminder that self-doubt is not a stop sign. It's just background noise. You are allowed to move, speak, and rise anyway. Let your vision, not your fear, take the lead. Let the voice that says, I can, drown out the one that says, what if I can't? You are your own amplifier. Turn yourself up. Guidance. If you're hesitating because your inner critic is loud, you're not alone. That voice may sound convincing, but it isn't truth. It's habit. And it's often louder just before a breakthrough. This card invites you to shift the focus. Feed the voice of belief until it becomes your default setting. You don't need to be completely confident to act. You just need to back yourself harder than the voice of fear ever could. Journaling prompts. What is doubt trying to protect me from? And is it actually helping? What would it sound like if my belief were louder than my fear? What has self-belief helped me accomplish before? Empowerment practice. Inner voice rehearsal. Stand in front of a mirror and say aloud one bold belief about yourself. I am ready. I am capable. I was made for this. Repeat it until it feels real. Anytime doubt creeps in today, return to that statement out loud if you can. The affirmation. My belief in myself is louder than fear, stronger than doubt, and rooted in truth. Action step. Write down one belief that supports your next bold step and say it every time doubt arises. Then take that step. Let your belief be the voice that leads the way. Wow. All right, let's read the cliff notes of these, and then we're going to go back to the scripture. Turn the page. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, I think, but I want to see how it lines up with what we've already got. 129. Core message. Your next chapter needs a braver version of you. Wow. Key themes: new beginnings, courage, letting go, transformation, self-awareness, and forward movement. Your next chapter needs a braver version of yourself. All right, speak your dreams out loud. Page 114. Core message. Claim it, feel it, move toward it. Key themes: manifestation, intention, empowered expression, confidence, vision embodiment, and vocal activation. Wow. All right, now let's go back to the verse. And he went up and down among the lot. Hold on, let's go back a little bit further. Now, when she saw that she had waited and her hope was lost, then she took another of her whelps and made him a young lion. And he went up and down among the lions. He became a young lion and learned to catch the prey and devour men. And he knew their desolate palaces, and he laid waste their cities. And the land was desolate, and the fullness thereof, by the noise of his roaring. Then the nations set against him on every side from the provinces, and spread their net over him, and was taken in their pit. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is on the radio. I'm turning it up. I think it's called The Middle. This song has been kind of my anthem here lately. Just take some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Doubt will whisper. It will question, compare, and second guess. That's its nature. But your belief must roar. You don't need to silence every doubt to move forward. You just need to make sure your faith in yourself speaks louder. Roar! 33 on the timer when I looked. Hey, don't let yourself off yet. Hit your head and feel it. Do your best. Everything you can. Till our hearts are gonna say, take some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. All right, we're gonna get an herbal astrology oracle while we finish jamming out to this song. Take some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Love that song. All right, I'm going to go turn it down now. I couldn't help myself. Okay, because let me explain how it started. It first started, I heard the song. It had been a long time since I heard it. And I heard it on Bren Social. He's a one-man band that I like to watch a lot. If you have not heard him, check him out, dude. He is awesome. Bren, B-R-E-N, Social. He's awesome. But that being said, I heard it on one of his lives, and then for a long time, it kind of like left me. And then one day I was at work, and it just popped in my head. And I found a playlist on YouTube that has it, and now I listen to it pretty much every day. So, love that song. It's old school, but it's a good jam. I think it's Jimmy Eat World. The Middle. Look at that. Mugwort, number 10. Psychic Healing. Very beautiful imagery there. I don't know how well you guys will be able. There we go. Mind made up. How can you feel your touch? I wanna run to you. Alright, sorry, I got a little distracted by the music. I'm trying to change my seating position. I have a tendency to kind of like want to lean forward and put my elbows on the table, and that's not really good for my posture. Alright, Mugwort, number 10. Dream work, the liminal space, in transition, other realities, clairvoyance, and foresight. It is part of the Artemisia family. These plants are sacred to Artemis, the moon goddess, and mugwort is closely linked to the fairy realms. Historically, it has been used to protect against evil spirits, parasitic entities, dark energy, and hexes among a variety of cultures. Mugwort and its extended family are moon allies that symbolize the mystical workings of our intuition, dreams, and unconscious mind. The silvery light of the moon illuminates the path to higher consciousness, winding through La Selvia Subterranea, the underground forest. The moon represents our emotional body, the shadow self, the underworld, psychic abilities, and the occult. Its dark side can bring on illusions, fear, and feelings of separation and disconnection. Mugwort grants us the strength to work with our shadow and protects us from the parasitic entities that we might encounter as we dive deep into our psyche. Mugwort is a resilient plant that grows in conditions where other herbs may be unhappy. This bitter herb was traditionally used as a tonic for stomach and intestinal conditions, including as a parasitic cleanser and aid to weak digestion and more. The moon is said to directly govern the stomach, the gut in its entirety, and the regulation of fluid in the body. So it is no coincidence that Artemisia, the moon goddess herb, greatly eases chronic stomach and intestinal complaints. Guidance. Artemis, the moon goddess, and her wise white owl meet you as you enter the liminal state between one life phase and the next. Your channel is wide open. She is instructing you on how to draw upon your psychic powers to pass through this test within the realms of shadow. You are not lost. Oftentimes, the greatest clarity dawns after the darkest hours. Owl medicine asks you to use the powers of keen psychic sight to observe and intuit aspects of your life that may still lay in darkness. Confront that which is unworthy of your devotion. Eradicate destructive forces. Pay attention to the signs and omens that appear as you navigate the labyrinth of the subterranean forest. So, once again, talking about things that may need to be released. Going back to the let go of the past, 1717. Shadow work. Mugwort can be smoked. It can be made as a tea. There's several different ways. I'm pretty sure that it depends on the benefits that you're wanting from it. Like if you're using it for digestive issues and stuff like that, you would want to drink it as a tea. I think for more of like the psychic stuff, you would mostly smoke it. But that being said, get out in nature, do some investigating yourself, do some grounding. Don't forget, you are enough. You are worthy. Don't doubt your worth. Don't doubt your bountiful nature. Be louder than doubt. As always, be grateful for what you have, the big, the small, and the blessings yet to come. If you see a need out there today, tomorrow, next week, if there's any possible way that you can fill it, please do so. You may not only better their day, you could possibly change their life, and you never know the impact it could have on yours. Be blessed, find peace, have a great evening, and I'll see you next time.